Welcome back to Brush Up Your Game, and today's re-review is Wave Zero's IKS Groth, or Groth. I don't know. Not an expert in Klingon. Maybe someday. Might save that for retirement. Long ways away. Anywho, the Groth, a D7 class, right? Think Trouble with Tribbles, original series Enterprise, maybe even Strange New Worlds, that type of time frame here. It's a 3-1-3-2. It's not bad. Decent stat lines. Relatively cheap. Been reduced in cost by the reprints, the animated series reprints. Would the Groth would be better? Of course, if it was a little bit cheaper. How much cheaper? Oh, probably like go down to 14 points. Does 4 points make a difference? Yeah, it does. It makes a big difference in points. Now, I do like the named ability here. Each time you defend against a ship at range 1, roll 1 extra defense die. Now, a defense die is not as good as that extra attack die. Lots more ways to enhance those attack dice. Not as many ways to enhance the defense dice, though with Klingon cloaking device, even the Romulan cloaking device, they could steal and move over. I think the Groth holds up today. I think this is a card, a ship that has some play. You know, if it was brought down in cost, just a touch, and while I do that, let me be very much not appropriate here with where it should be. Yeah, 14 points under Spud's costing. If it's at 14, yeah, it's a whole lot more reasonable. Anywho, that's where I'm willing to play it. Generic, still like the generic. Don't like it that much though, because the lack of a text slot really does hurt it. That to me is kind of a deal breaker. Koloth. Each time an enemy ship attacks you, you may force that ship to reroll 1 attack die of your choice. The fact that you modify that before they do, and if they have a target lock and only a target lock against you, if they don't have built-in, let's say battle stations or other conversions, Koloth can be a decent captain. You're probably, obviously you're going to reroll a crit first and then hits. Otherwise, this would be a fabulous ability in alliance play. I see the potential in Koloth in missions, absolutely. Other than that, I don't think he's worth chasing after. He's never truly been a star, and even with the Harmaster, he just doesn't have enough punch. If this said multiple dice, then yeah, he'd be there. But he's not quite there. Krell, when attacking, you may reroll 1 of your battle station results. Again, needs to be like all or a convert, straight up convert. And I'd honestly prefer this as a when defending. This would have fit so much better on the Groth if Krell was when defending. You can reroll battle stations. That would have helped him a lot too. As it is, we got so many better ways to convert dice now. When this came out, it was okay to have some nice little conversions, but nowadays really doesn't hold. Sabotage. As a talent and action to discard this upgrade, target a ship at range 1 to 2 that's not cloaked, has no active shields, discard a weapon or a tech upgrade on the target ship. Now, you gotta figure, okay, I have already done damage to them. How am I going to get the kill on them? And this is going to help me do that. I can see this being useful, right? If you can get that Romulan ship out of cloak, and out of shields, then you can get rid of their Romulan cloaking device. You can get rid of somebody's photon torpedoes or quantum torpedoes. But you got to put the damage in on them first. I can see sabotage working. I think there's other better ways to mess with cards. But the fact that this is a talent means that You're not dedicating crew slots to the ganking process. So Sabotage has some interesting play. I think I'm willing to at least say it kind of holds up, and it might be an interesting focus of a build. And that was something I was not necessarily considering. Magnetic Pulse. Attack, disable this card and 1 active shield to perform the attack. It's 4 dice, 4 points. Each crit that would damage an opponent's shields instead inflicts a normal hit on the opponent's hull. I do like that aspect. It's a nice ability. I think Magnetic Pulse has been done better, or at least cheaper, in the animated faction pack. Now, I know that pack's tough to get a hold of. If you're playing online, you got access to everything. Should that be the entire way the game's played? No, but with out-of-print stuff, proxy it, play it online, whatever the case may be. Still, I like the concept of Magnetic Pulse. I don't like that I've got to disable one of my active shields, meaning I have to have an active shield in order to attack. I can't use this out of cloak or wall cloaked to do my attack. That kind of holds it back a little. Photon Torpedoes, these are 4 dice, 3 points, so at least kind of decent points. But I got to spend my target lock disable. I do get to convert a battle station into a crit, and I get forward and rear arcs, so there's actually a decent amount to like here. I would like an extra die, but off of like a D7, unfortunately the D7 doesn't have the rear arc, but off of a D7, they were at least playable. Off of like a Vorcha, you'd probably never run these, and off of a Brel or a Cavort, you probably wouldn't. Though it is nice to have the conversion and the rear firing arc. So these ones at least felt properly priced. Maybe still a touch expensive, but a copy of them never hurt. Projected Stasis Field. For an action, if your ship's not cloaked, disable all your remaining shields and discard this upgrade. To target a ship at range 1 to 2, that ship must disable all of its remaining shields and cannot attack this round. Your ship rolls 2 less attack dice this round. Now, Projected Stasis Field, I still say, has been one of the top 3 tech in the totality of the game. I think that's moved down just a touch. I'd say now it's definitely a top 10 tech. Then cloaked mines are still up there. Romulan cloaking devices definitely surpassed it. Klingon cloaking device is more widely used simply because it's cheaper. But Projected Stasis Field, the fact that you are stopping a ship from attacking, disabling their shields, it almost doesn't matter that your ship rolls 2 less attack dice. Like, sure, that hurts, but you just outgun the target ship. This is meant for swarm flying. So you don't care that one of your 5 ships rolls less dice. The rest of your ships are going to have enough dice to pour in and kill the ship. I think Projected Stasis Field is still a great card. Definitely worth having. It's expensive, but it's one of those cards that's worthwhile. Corax, for 3 points in an action. If your ship's not cloaked, disable all your remaining shields. Target a ship at range 1 to 2 that's not cloaked, has no active shields. Discard Corax in any 2 crew of your choice on the target ship. We've seen some of these where you get to discard 1 for 1. I like the 1 for 2. I don't love the more expensive, but Projected Stasis Field on one ship, Corax on another. Projected Stasis Field really enables a lot of these crew ganking, tech ganking things. Sabotage works when Projected Stasis Field is there. You gotta have a way to get actions. There are ways to get more actions. We'll talk about those in the next video with the Negvar, but they do exist. Okay. So Korax, I think he's okay. He obviously doesn't get a ton of love because you're just banking on somebody having more crew and you being able to get rid of their shields, and then those crew being super valuable. I don't know. He's a tough sell for me. Then we have Cyrano Jones. You begin the game with 1 tribble token beside your ship. Well, if you know anything about tribbles and the trouble they cause, tribble tokens, during the end phase, you add a tribble to your ship. If your ship has 1 to 3 tribbles, you get an extra attack die when you attack and an extra defense when you defend. But you ignore this rule if your ship includes any Klingon captains or crew. Tribbles don't like Klingons. If you have 4 to 5 tribbles, there's no effect. If your ship has 6 or more tribbles, you roll 1 less attack die and 1 less defense die. This penalty is doubled if you have any Klingon captains or Klingon crew. You gain the following action, though. If your ship's not cloaked, disable all of your remaining shields and target a ship at range 1 to 2 that's not cloaked and has no active shields. Place any number of your tribble tokens beside the target ship's ship card. You cannot transfer any tribble token that you received this round. Well, how could you? You get a tribble in the end phase. Anywho. I guess you can't beam tribbles that you just got beamed to you. I have run tribbles successfully once, where I stacked a bunch of tribbles and then I beamed them over to sabotage somebody else's Klingon ships. And that was fun. They're tough to run. And the problem becomes, so if I see you running tribbles, I will set up my fleet to run sideways so that I engage very slowly. I will set my fleet up to move very slowly in the opening rounds. And you can't get to me fast enough for those tribbles to really make a difference. The soonest you can engage me is round 3. So you might get 1 round of your bonus dice. And that's just the trade-off. Now, don't get me wrong. I like the concept of tribbles. They're great. But I don't think I'd go chasing after them in this pack. So what are you really getting in this pack overall? You're getting a pretty good ship in the Groth. You're getting a great tech, and I mean an amazing tech in projected stasis field. And aside from that, well, that's what you're getting. There's some other fun stuff, right? Cyrano Jones tribbles, they're fun. Sabotage, I think, can be fun. Koloth, Krell, they're okay. They're mission play cards. And missions are a part of the game and should be something that we explore. Alliance is great fun, and it's based on missions and a campaign. But run missions, run a series of missions as a campaign. You can have fun with it. So, anywho, that's it for me and the Groth. Stay tuned for the Negvar later today. And until next time, keep brushing up your game. Take care, everybody.